We are here at Lagoon Amusement Park in Farmington, Utah. And this is going to be my first time vlogging out in the theme parks. I'm kind of nervous because I have my new Pocket 3 from DJI and I'm like, I don't know, I'm nervous about having this camera out here. It's not very durable, so I'm nervous about breaking it or losing a lens. And I'm also nervous about someone stealing my camera, but we'll see. Hey everyone, welcome to another vlog. Today I wanted to talk about what I did yesterday. I went to Lagoon Amusement Park with some friends. For those of you who are not from Utah, Lagoon is an amusement park located in Farmington, Utah. And I used to go to Lagoon a lot as a kid. When, like back in the 90s and early 2000s, Lagoon was literally the daycare. You know, that was where my parents would drop me and my friends off and we would spend the whole day there. And they would come and pick us up at night when the park was closed. So that's what we did when we were kids. I haven't been to Lagoon often since I've became an adult. Actually, when right around when I hit my teenage years, it wasn't cool to go to Lagoon. It was, like a little kid thing. But now that I'm older, I really have a newfound appreciation for it. And usually when I go now, I always have a good time, especially when you have really good friends with you. So we went yesterday and I was very excited because I was going to take my new Osmo Pocket 3 camera from DJI, and it was going to be my first time vlogging with this camera and my first time vlogging at a theme park. I was kind of nervous. I mean, I love the camera so far. The Osmo Pocket 3, it's amazing. Like, it films really good quality video. And I just love it. I feel like I'm going to be using this camera very often, but it's kind of a new design. It's a built-in camera on a gimbal. And the durability, I don't know if it's durable. I feel like it could break really easily. And for a $500, I paid $700 for this camera for the whole combo package, the creator combo, I think it's called. You get like the microphone and you get the little bag and all the accessories with it. So it came to $669 and taxes, and I also added on the SD chip, and it came out to be $700. So I really didn't want to damage the camera. I didn't want to get it stolen. I mean, I had it packed away really good in my bag, but yeah, it was gonna be a first day for me to vlog with this camera at Lagoon Amusement Park. Now, once we got to the park, it was busy and I was excited. The first ride we went on was the Cannibal, which is a relatively new roller coaster. I mean, it's been there for a couple years. That roller coaster is probably one of my favorite roller coasters at Lagoon. And my friends who I was with, we got to skip the line and we got to do like a double ride pass. I don't remember what it was called, but we got into the carts. We did the first cycle through the roller coaster, had a good time, and then my friends were like, yeah, we're going on again. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't realize that we got to stay in the seats. Like, we didn't have to leave the seats. We got to just stay there. So I was excited at the thought of going on it again, but at the age of 38, these roller coasters, man, they're fun, but it really reminds me of my age, Like when I was a kid, I used to be able to go on ride after ride after ride, take a break to eat something, go to the bathroom, and then ride and ride and ride again nonstop. I can't do that anymore. And the first cycle through Cannibal, I was already super dizzy. Like, I got whiplash, that thing was crazy. I don't have any videos of me going on the roller coaster. I don't think they allow video cameras on the roller coaster. It's kind of intense. Is it the most intense roller coaster I've ever been on in my life? No, but for Lagoon, it's pretty cool. So we go through it. a second time. And yeah, I could feel like my stomach going up my throat. And at that moment, I knew we just had to take a break from roller coasters. I was dizzy. My equilibrium was kind of off. But I had a good time though. I mean, when we got off when we finally got off the roller coaster, yeah, I was feeling it. So we just got off of the Cannibal. We rode it twice. My friend was able to get us a pass for 2 rides. So basically we stayed on it for 2 cycles, and let's just say that I can no longer handle roller coasters, but I'm gonna keep going on them. We're gonna go into this little gift shop here, right behind the Cannibal. Let's see what they have. Some merchandise, sunglasses. Oh, they got the Frightmare stuff out, I think. That's nice. Oh, I like the hoodie. So another new ride at Lagoon is called Primordial. And I had never been on this ride. This was going to be my first time going on this roller coaster. And from what I hear from people who have been on the ride, it's kind of like a game. I don't know. I didn't experience it. So I was excited to experience that. And it has like 4 different endings to the ride. And with my friend who works at Lagoon, she was able to get us a time to get onto the ride, and where we didn't have to really wait in line. Kind of like a jump pass. I don't know what it's called. She hooked us up, so I was excited. We had a time schedule at 2 p.m. Was it 2 p.m. or no? It could have been like 12. Yeah, 12. I don't know what time it was. But so that was when we went on the Cannibals. We first scheduled a time to ride Primordial, and we had time to kill. So we went on Cannibal twice. And then we wanted to kill some time, so we also went on a classic Lagoon ride called Tilt-A-Whirl. And Tilt-A-Whirl, again, reminded me of my age. I was getting whiplash. This was my friend Trina's favorite ride. And she knew like the tricks on how to like make the cart spin even faster. Woo!
See? Here we go again. Now lean this way. Get some speed, see? That's the secret. Lean. Okay, now.
And man, that really gave me whiplash, because once we got off the ride, I really had to take a break. I was so dizzy and so nauseous. Just got off the Tilt-A-Whirl, and we're gonna have to take a break. I don't know if I can handle multiple rides in a row. I'm gonna have to take a break. We decided to sit down. I was there with my 2 friends, Karina and Trina, and we were also there with Trina's cousin and her daughter, Juanita and Mariah. So as we were waiting, as we were trying to recover from the first 2 rides and getting ready to go on Primordial, I had a friend show up. So my friend Danny, we used to work together at my old former job like years back, and I can't remember the last time I saw her, but I was just sitting on the bench, and then all of a sudden out of the corner of my eye, I see like, this woman come sit next to me, like really close next to me, and I'm like, okay. And I looked at her, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's you, Danny. Hey, Danny, if you're watching this vlog, shout out. But we sat there and we caught up. I can't remember the last time I saw her. It's got to have been like 7 or 8 years. And I started at our previous job like maybe 15 years ago, and she has 4 kids now, and they're all like, they're little tiny teenagers, which is so weird how fast time goes by. But it was really good to see you again, Danny. I didn't get any videos of us talking or any pictures. Next time if we run into each other, we'll get a pictures together. But I'm still trying to get comfortable with this whole vlogging in public thing. I didn't know how I was gonna go around vlogging in Lagoon. I mainly got a lot of B-roll footage. So that's what this vlog is going to mainly consist of, is me talking, and then I'm going to be showing you some B-roll footage of some stuff that I caught while we were wandering Lagoon. Finally, it came time to ride Primordial, and I was excited. It's going to be my first time. I wanted to see what people were talking about. Like, it was a roller coaster, but it was a game. There's 4 different endings. Like, what? So I was excited. As we were walking, my friend's cousin, Juanita, tripped and face planted right into the concrete. Of course, I didn't get any videos of this, but it was kind of a shock to see that she really hit her face really hard on the concrete, and I felt so bad. I think she broke her nose. Luckily, she didn't knock any teeth out, but she had blood everywhere, and she really hurt herself. She's okay. She got a concussion, but she's doing fine. Because of that, we were on our way to Primordial when this happened. So, I didn't get a chance to ride it. We didn't get a chance to ride it, and we had to cut the Lagoon day short. So we had to go home, and I completely understand. I'm just glad that Juanita is good. Like she didn't knock any teeth out. She didn't break any bones. I think she might have broken her nose though. There was a lot of blood. Like, she was coming down. But the staff at Lagoon, I'm telling you, they were very responsive. Shout out to them. They really knew how to take care of the situation, and there was nothing to worry about. But it was really unfortunate that happens. But I am glad that Juanita is fine now. But we had to leave. We had to cut the Lagoon day short. So as we were riding back, we dropped Juanita, Trina, and Juanita's daughter Mariah off back at my friend's apartment. And then my friends Karina and we decided to do a run to Costco. So we go to Costco. She needed to pick up some chicken. There's something about Costco rotisserie chicken. I don't know what it is, but they are delicious. But she needed to go and pick up some chicken for herself. She picks up quite, maybe 3 or 4, and she does a whole meal. She makes meals out of them, and it lasts her weeks. So that's a really smart idea to do that. But yeah, we did a stop at Costco, and I decided I was hungry, so I got myself a chicken bake. I did not film the chicken bake. I did not film myself eating the chicken bake because I was busy enjoying eating the chicken bake. So I didn't get any footage of that. But yeah, that was my day yesterday. This was Thursday, August 8th. Today is the 9th, so it's the day after. But yeah, that was my day yesterday. It was Lagoon. We were supposed to go on Primordial, supposed to go on the Skyline, and go on the other rides. And we were also supposed to do Laguna Beach, which is a water park within the amusement park. I hadn't been to Laguna Beach since 1999, so it was going to be a first in a long time, but I was excited. But Lagoon has been there for over 100 years. It's not going to go anywhere. So, and my friend works there, so she can hook me up. No, I pay my way through. But yeah, there's always a next time. I'm glad my friend Juanita is fine. But yeah, the next time we go to Lagoon, I will try to get better footage. I think the next time we're gonna go is gonna be for Frightmares, which is around October. I think it runs earlier. Maybe it starts in September, beginning of October. I don't know, but Frightmares is Lagoon's own Halloween events, and they have They have like haunted houses and mazes and all that stuff. It's a smaller, super scaled down of Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, which is another thing I want to do again. So I did Halloween Horror Nights like in 2014 or 15, probably earlier than that, but I've been wanting to do Halloween Horror Nights again for so long. One day, and by then I will have more experience with vlogging in public. Well, anyways, that was my video. That's my vlog for today. Thank you for watching, and on the next vlog, see you later.